Hey guys, leaving here once again. Welcome back to another video. Sorry, it's like in the morning, everybody. It's like 10:06. Sorry, but I'm a little tired. Went to the drive-in movie theater last night. Hold on, I'll explain more about that. Drinking Gatorade. Love blue Gatorade. But last night, I saw this movie, the 2019, and this is the first reaction video on Spies in Disguise with Will Smith and Tom Holland. Now, I heard about this movie, and I remember Mitchell Hart, mentioning this movie to me a couple times, or well, maybe he did, but first reaction to this movie. See, what happened is Ashley Greer from Entertainment Fanatic Reviews, who, by the way, we were going to go see Birds of Prey because he texted me this week. I think it was this week or last week he texted me. Do you want to go see Birds of Prey at the drive-in movie theaters? Because this is what theaters are doing, due to the, the virus and stuff. Due to the virus. And he invited me to come along with him to this drive-in movie theater. So we're going to go see Birds of Prey with Margot Robbie, which I didn't want to see. I had no interest in seeing it. But apparently, when we went to go see the movie, apparently maybe it wasn't. I don't think it was him though, but I think it was a mistake on their part, or I guess we were wrong at that time because 9:15 Spies in Disguise started. So once we saw the opening of the movie, I'm like, this ain't Birds of Prey. But we sat down and watched it because we paid for the movie, so I paid for my ticket, he paid for his, so why not? I'm not going to just leave and no, I'm watching the movie. I don't care what movie it is. I'm going to watch it. But I also did a video with Ashley. Ashley also did a video on his channel. He did a vlog. I was on his channel yesterday. And yesterday I did at the drive-in movie theater. Now, I do mention Birds of Prey, I do say we're seeing Birds of Prey, but again, if you're watching this video right now, we do not see that movie. I'll even put it in the description below of that video too. And this is, of course, who I'm talking about. Ashley Greer from Entertainment Fanatic Reviews. Yes, my good friend there, Ashley, who also lives in Georgia. Louisville, Georgia. He lives in, I live in Winder, so I think we live about 15 minutes away from each other or something like that. Yeah. But yeah, hopefully, I don't know when he'll do his video because I'm sure he's probably working right now. But again, what's cool about this video that I'm going to upload, it's actually another YouTuber on my channel, so, it's kind of my first collab, so, that I did, and it was awesome, so, it just talked about the wrong movie, but anyway, Ashley, if you're watching, thank you for inviting me. That's okay that it wasn't the right movie, but, so right, oh, by the way, the birthday gift, guys, he gave me last year, he remembered to come and give it to me this time, and of course that is, The Dark Knight, Batman Begins, crime scene, evidence, yeah. Yeah, that's Batman and that's Scarecrow. Yeah, it's Christian Bale Batman. Yeah, even though I'm not a fan of Bale, I still accepted the gift because, again, thanks for the gift, man. I am a Batman fan, so I'm okay with it. Even though I'm more of a Michael Keaton Batman fan, I think I would prefer, toward Michael Keaton's Batman from the 89 movie. But that's fine. That's fine. I'm not complaining. Ashley, I appreciate it. Those toys are probably hard to find anyway. Well, my Goodwill had those toys, but they sold out pretty quickly. But, yeah, Ashley, once again, thank you for, inviting me to go in the drive-in movie theater with you. I'm sorry that it was the wrong movie. And again, thank you for the gift, and thank you for letting me be on your channel. And Ashley, if you're watching, also thank you for being on my channel. I really appreciate it. So, guys, I'm also going to leave a description in the description down below to go check out Ashley's channel. So, and yeah, and if he comments on this video, definitely just click on that comment and go subscribe to Ashley Greer from Entertainment Fanatic Reviews. If you're like a big horror movie fan, or you love horror movies, definitely go check out Ashley's channel. Alright, but anyway, let's get into the first reaction video. for Spies in Disguise. And this film came out in 2019. I believe it came out on Christmas Day last year, December 25th, 2019. It is directed by Troy Kwan and Nick Borno. I never heard of them. I think it was by Blue Sky. Let's see, it should be down here. Blue Sky Studios. I know they made films like Ice Age and Robots. Yeah. Because I love Ice Age and I love Robots. I think those are both underrated films. I'm not a fan of the Ice Age sequels, but that's just me. They made like Rio 1 and 2. The Peanuts movie. I think it was like Charlie Brown movie. Epic. Yeah. The only movie I've seen, like I said, the first Ice Age film, a couple of the sequels, and Robots. So, yeah. And of course now this movie, so. The movie also stars the voice cast of Will Smith, Tom Holland, Rosina Jones, Ben Mendelsohn. See, okay, now I recognize that actor's voice. I think he was also the villain in Ready Player One. So, Karen Gillan, she was also Nebula from Avengers Endgame. Yeah. But Will Smith, you know him from like The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Independence Day, the Men in Black films, many films he did, iRobot. Tom Holland, we know him as Spider-Man. And those are some other movies. I've only seen him, in Onward. Yeah, I've seen him in Onward. And I think he was in Doolittle that came out in 2020, at the beginning of this year. Yeah, I heard that movie was terrible. But the plot of the movie is that the plot follows a secret agent who is voiced by Will Smith, who is accidentally transformed into a pigeon by an intelligent young scientist voiced by Tom Holland. The two must now work together to stop a revenge-seeking cybernetic terrorist who pretty much that Will Smith's character who was, this spy, Lance Sterling. He's the world's most awesome spy, and he's a cool guy. He's the guy that everybody wants to be in the movie. And he's like the cool spy. Like I like the beginning where he just breaks in. He's the guy that goes solo. That doesn't really go by the rules. Just does what he wants. He flies solo. He does it his way. And of course, is fighting the villain in the movie, Killian, who has a left robotic arm, which is pretty cool. Which he uses to, but they also have to stop this guy, and because he's going to use his machine to kill people or, to commit a terrorist attack. And of course, him and Tom Holland's character have to team up and return him to his human form. Yeah, and Tom Holland voices Walter, who is he's a little awkward. He's kind of a weird kid, but he graduated from MIT. He's like the whiz kid, he creates all this technology and stuff. And of course, he works for Lance, but Lance fires him. All I did when the scene though, when he turns into a bird. Honestly, we had a good few laughs while watching this movie. I have to say, this movie was pretty funny. I did enjoy it. Wasn't like the best. I don't think it's as great as a Disney film, a Disney animated film or a Pixar film, in my opinion. I slightly probably like it more than Toy Story 4, but that's just me. And yeah, Reba McEntire also does a voice in it. I think so. Isn't she? That was her. Yeah, Reba McEntire. I only remember her from Tremors, the first one, so. And I know she did her own show, I think called Reba, which my mom watches that. But the scene where he turns into a bird is pretty funny. Especially when he's trying to get into this car. And the movie I thought had a really good soundtrack too. It's really good pace. For 102 minutes, it didn't really feel like it. It really went by a good pace in my opinion. Any issues I had with it? Well, not some of the times the humor was hit or miss for me. Just me personally. And I was like, half the time. And the villain I thought was cliche, kind of, but that's just my opinion, though. I thought he was a decent villain. I don't think he was really memorable. I just remember that he kind of looked, he kind of was like the Terminator at the end with his eyes. Because he wants revenge on Will Smith. I guess Will Smith, they never really go into detail into it, but I guess he... Oh, he wanted revenge for killing his crew, yeah. That was the other by Sterling, but of course, this crew was also terrorists, so, But throughout the movie, Will Smith, like I said, Sterling has to learn to eventually, work together. The two guys have to learn to work together. They both learn to listen. Tom Holland, his character, like I said, he's the whiz kid. Walter is, and of course, Walter has learned that sometimes bad people have to be stopped, And of course he does stop killing at the end, when he's like flying on his machine, he's able to take him out, but like put him in a bubble, but use his gadgets. And he wants to use his gadgets to change the world, and he does that by the end of the film. Sorry. By the end of the movie, he uses his gadgets. The inflatable hug, yeah. And of course, like I said, the two leads I think are really good in this movie. They have to learn to, work together and become a team, which I about those moments in the film. But they became, like good friends, Because at first, of course, any cliche, like, you can see this as a buddy movie too, where in any buddy team-up movie, they don't get along at first, but they have to get along later. And of course, we learn about Tom Holland's character that his mom passed away as well, saying that, weird's a good thing. I remember she telling him that at the beginning of the film, and telling me, you guys just will change the world, and he did change the world. And of course, but the film ends with them just teaming up at the end to go save the world again. But despite that, Spies, guys, it's a very entertaining movie, in my opinion. Is it a great film? No. Is it a masterpiece? No. It has some issues, but like I said, with the humor being hit or miss, and the villain I thought was just cliche. Decent, his motivation, I thought it was weak, but that's just my opinion, though. Yeah. And there were some kind of moments that were awkward, like, Will Smith being naked in the sub, but I'm like, okay, yeah, that was a little too awkward for me. But the film does have a very good soundtrack. I liked all the songs in this movie. And when they were showing nudity a couple times, I'm like, I had to see some guy's fat ass. I'm like, yeah, I didn't want to see that, but that's just me. And it was just very awkward. The humor I thought was a little awkward at times, very awkward in this film. Just to me personally, I don't know if Ashley felt that way, but I did. And despite that, the movie was good. It's not one of the best animated films ever made. But it's one of my favorites. Well, it would probably be down middle of the road for me of the list. And I liked the movie. I didn't love it. I didn't think it was the greatest the greatest thing since sliced bread. But I thought it was really good. Like I said, Disney, Pixar, even Ice Age, the first one, and the first Ice Age film I think is a better movie than this. That's just my opinion. And also Robots with the late Robin Williams and Owen McGregor. Yeah, I think that movie is a very underrated film. Yeah, this movie will probably end up being underrated too. But despite that, the film is very enjoyable to watch. It's not a movie I'm going to rush to buy on Blu-ray and DVD if it's on Blu-ray and DVD. I'm not going to rush to buy it. Maybe someday, but I want to get it for cheap. And again, it was an entertaining movie. Like I said, it had good pacing. And the two leads, Tom Holland and Will Smith as Lance. And the film was praised for the animation. And I agree, the animation here is very good. It's not like Disney or Pixar animation, because I think that's better, in my opinion. But the animation was good. The humor, like I said, the humor was funny, but sometimes it was, like I said, very awkward to me at times. Yeah. But I do think Will Smith and Tom Holland, they really, as Lance and Walter, they really made this film work, in my opinion. Yeah. that's the thing that works about this movie is the two leads, in my opinion, that really made this film work. You know, I think if you're gonna make kind of like even though it's a spy comedy, but obviously I see it as a buddy movie too, kind of as a buddy movie. When you gotta have your two characters that have to have good chemistry, you know, and as we follow the plot and stuff, you know, and it was good to follow. So, but it was funny to see him turning to a bird and this, you know, Tom Hosberg trying to keep on flirting with him and seeing what the other birds did. That was funny. Other than the other bird, you know, she was on a bubblegum gadget, and it blows up the bubblegum and knocks all the bad guys out, which, you know, knocks all the security team out or whatever, or something like that. Like that, I come try to arrest Sterling, but they can't find him because, of course, he's a bird. But yeah. But again, I might review this movie someday down the road if I'm able to get it on DVD or the Blu-ray. On my channel again, I do want to do review Disney, you know, Pixar, more animated films. I want to do more animated films on my channel someday down the road. I have before, but Spies and Skies, I'll give it a thumbs up. Yeah, thumbs up. Good movie, not great, but a good film in my opinion. Despite some issues, it's still entertaining throughout. Yeah, good animated film, definitely worth checking out. You know, if you're a fan of animated movies like I am, then definitely check out this movie. But I know it's like you were disappointed, but I wasn't. But I'm glad him and his girlfriend, I'm sorry, you and your fiance probably get to go see Birds of Prey. Well, good luck. I'm glad I did not see Birds of Prey last night. Yeah, screw you, Margaret Robbie. I'm tired of seeing you. I was kind of glad I saw this. You know, I'm glad I saw this, but that's just me. But I liked it. Yeah. So guys, again, I'm going to say thank you, Esley Greer from Entertainment Fanatic Reviews, for letting me be on your channel, and also Esley, thank you for being on my channel. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm going to upload that video first. It's going to be called at the drive-in movie theater, you know, seeing seeing Spies in Skies, which I'm going to upload first on here. Well, I'm going to upload because the video is on my phone. Yeah. Then of course I'm going to upload this. Let's see if I have Ethics channel. Yeah. And guys, like I said, go check out Esley Greer. You see? From Entertainment Fanatic Reviews. So definitely go check out his channel. Again, Esley, thank you for letting me be on your channel. I look forward to seeing, you know, when you upload your video. You know, I'm not, you know, take your time with it, man. I understand about working and stuff and how busy it is. I understand, believe me. You know, having a job myself, you know, sometimes it's just hard to do videos, you know, when you're either got a full-time job or part-time job. You know, it just depends on how busy you are. You know, I understand. But I'm going to go ahead and upload mine. But, again, thank you, Esley, for being on my channel. Once again, I can't say enough. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, brother. Good man, you know. And, you know, it would be awesome to meet more YouTubers as well. I know I can try my part, haven't driven a while, but I would love to just go to other states myself and meet other YouTubers. I think that'd be awesome. I think it would be. Anyway, guys, I will see you in my next review. Yeah. And again, Esley, I can't say enough, my friend. Thank you for the invite. And I'm sorry it was the wrong movie. Sorry it was not Birds of Prey. But at least we got to see Spies in the Sky. So at least it was a good time. Yeah. It was fun. It was awesome. Yeah. And guys, I will see you hopefully maybe on Wednesday. I think Wednesday I'm off of work. Let's see. I write my schedule down. Usually. Yep. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm off Wednesday, so hopefully on Wednesday, this Wednesday, I'm gonna probably try to get to it, and I'm gonna try to review the SpongeBob SquarePants movie from 2004 that was requested. So, yep, this will be next on my channel, next review. So, you guys, again, go check out Esley Greer from Entertainment Fanatic Reviews, and I'll put his description in the channel box below. And I'll mention, you know, that we were going to see Birds of Prey, but I guess it was just a mistake that they made on their part or on his part, which is alright, you know, it's fine. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye.